Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel Esculenta Science. Today we are going to talk about yogurt processing. First, let's see what is yogurt. Yogurt is a dairy product which is made by blending fermented milk with various ingredients that provide flavor and color. Its origins in Eastern Europe but is now consumed throughout the world. In general, yogurt is made with variety of ingredients including milk, sugars, stabilizers, fruits, flavors, and bacteria culture or starter culture. The starter cultures used for most yogurt production are mixture of Streptococcus thermophilus and Lactobacillus bulgaricus. Although they can grow independently, they are symbiotic and the growth rate and acid production is better if they are grown together. These bacteria are ultimately responsible for the flavor and aroma of the final product. To achieve this, they produce a number of products such as lactic acid, acetic acid, diacetyl, acetone, and acetaldehyde. There are different types of yogurt, as set yogurt, drinking yogurt, stirred yogurt, frozen yogurt, Greek yogurt, and flavored yogurt. Now let's see what are the processing steps of yogurt processing. Here you can see the flow chart of yogurt processing. Here we have short three types of yogurt products as set type, stirred type, and drinking type. For all three products, the initial step is inoculation of the culture to the pre-treated milk. So now let's see the set type. After the inoculation of the culture, we have to add flavors and then we need the packaging. After the packaging, we are going to incubate the product, and finally after the required incubation period, we do the cooling and finally do the storage. Then for the stirred type, after adding the culture, we do the incubation. Then we do the cooling process after the required incubation period. Then we add the flavoring because we can stir the yogurt product after the incubation because this is a stirred type yogurt. But in case of set type, we can't do anything after the incubation process. So here after adding the flavoring, we can do the packing and then storage. So for the drinking type, after adding culture, we do the incubation. After the required period of incubation, we can do the mixing because this is a drinking type yogurt. During the mixing process, we can add stabilizers, sugars, and if we need, we can add fruits. After the mixing process, we can divide this product into three categories. We can homogenize a product, also we can do pasteurization, also we can do UHT treatment. If we do homogenization, we can do the homogenization, then cooling, after that packing and cold store, we can store the products. If we do the pasteurization, then we can do the homogenization and we can use aseptic packing. If we do the UHT treatment, we can use aseptic packaging and we no need a cold store. We can store them in ambient storage because we have done UHT treatment. Now let's clarify what are the importance of each and every step. Adjust milk composition and blend ingredients. Skim milk powder is usually added to improve solid content and the texture of the final product. So normally we are pasteurize milk during the processing. So in here, milk is heated to 90 Celsius for 5 minutes, which denature the protein in it. This helps to increase viscosity and improve the mouthfeel, that means texture. And homogenization, it is the step that disperses any fat present in the milk and helps to dissolve milk powders while improving the mouthfeel. During the processing, milk is cooled to 38 to 42 Celsius, the optimum temperature range for the growth of bacteria. So, when we inoculate with the starter culture, we use a blend of Streptococcus thermophilus and Lactobacillus bulgaricus. They consume the milk sugar, that means lactose, and convert it to lactic acid and distinctive yogurt flavor compounds. So in here the process, we hold the product for some time, that is for optimum growth of bacteria, and the temperature should be held uniformly for 4 to 6 hours to ensure a nice, thick, flavorsome product. After the incubation, once the pH of product is reached to 4.5, the yogurt coagulum needs to be cooled to less than 30 Celsius to stop excess acid production, that means to stop the incubation process. Normally we add flavors and fruits. After mixing these into yogurt, it is important to mixture is chilled without disturbing it to give maximum texture and flavor. We know that packaging is very important. The majority of yogurts are packed in plastic tubs, but some luxurious and high quality products are packed in glass jars. The next important thing is storage. Packed yogurt in whatever form should be stored and transported at less than 10 Celsius, but preferably below 5 Celsius. This slows down the biological and biochemical reactions and hinders the growth of potential contaminants such as yeast and mold. During the production of pasteurized yogurts, chilled water is circulated through the mixing vat jacket for 30 minutes prior to slow agitation until the temperature reaches to 25 Celsius. After that, fruit is added before filling. In batches, the fruits or juices can be chilled prior to addition, and this will help to bring down the temperature of the mix. In a farmhouse situation, it is recommended to have a slightly lower incubation temperature, that means 38 to 40 Celsius, as this will give you more control at the cooling and filling stage. During the production of set yogurts, cooling commences as soon as pH 4.5 is reached and a gel structure is clearly visible. At this stage, the yogurt is very fragile and the product should not be handled if at all possible. Pots or containers can be cooled by blowing cold air around them continuously. If cooling is done too rapidly, then a layer of whey may be observed on the surface due to the quick contraction of the gel. A more practical solution is to cool rapidly to 35 Celsius in approximately 30 minutes and then to cool 15 Celsius over a further 45 minutes period. The yogurt can then be packed on pallets and moved to a stand and cold stove for continued cooling to less than 5 Celsius over 12 to 24 hours. This should ensure an excellent gel with no visible whey on the surface. So this is the brief overview of the yogurt processing, and if you need any clarification, please leave a comment. Thanks for watching.